Hi y'all. Thanks so much for clicking in and checking out this video. I am Lori and my channel is all about our boat life on the Texas Gulf Coast with a lot of real estate investing thrown in because that's what made all this possible. Today's video is gonna get sassy, and let me tell you, people who know me in real life know that I'm a sassy woman. So if a sassy woman is something that offends you, you probably want to click out now. No harm, no foul. I'll see you on the next video. But if you're curious about what's brought all the sass to the back of the boat today, then let's get into it. The thing that's got me feeling all sassy today is the concept of luck. Luck. I hear I am so lucky all the time. I hear the captain is very lucky, that we are lucky to live the way we live, that we are lucky to be where we are, that we're lucky to have this boat, that we're lucky to have this lifestyle. And I really do get where people are coming from. But I think what they mean is that we are fortunate. We're not lucky. We are fortunate. We're fortunate to have created this lifestyle for ourselves, but we're not lucky. Let's get into that. Luck is defined as success or failure brought on by chance rather than one's own actions. And let me assure you, neither the captain or I are lucky. But most of the people that we know that are really, really satisfied in their lives are really irritated when somebody says they're lucky. Because the whole concept and ideology behind luck is that we didn't work for it, that it just happened by chance. We were in the right place at the right time and the stars aligned and here we are. But that's not it. That's not it at all. What I'm sharing here on YouTube and in most of my life is the result of decades and decades and decades of hard frickin' work, of sacrifices made, of calculated risks taken. That's what's brought us to where we are today. We have chosen to make the sacrifice to give up something in order to have something else. We have chosen to make the sacrifice to do one thing and not do another, because you can't do both. We have chosen to make the sacrifice to invest our time and money and effort towards one set of goals instead of another, because we can't invest our time, money, and effort in everything. We have limited quantities of time, money, and ability, just like everybody else. We've chosen our path, we've stayed committed to our path, and we've worked along the way every single step of the way, and we continue to work to develop our lives along the path that we want to be on. And that's not luck. That's not luck at all. That is a lot of hard work. That is work ethic and ambition. Success is defined differently by anybody and everybody for themselves. There is no one definition of success. There are over 7 billion people on the planet, and I would guess over 7 billion concepts of what is success. And every single one of those definitions of success is valid. Every single one of those definitions of success is true, because success is something you define for yourself. Outwardly, people can look in and decide whether they think you're successful or unsuccessful, but they are judging your results by their definition. And guess what? Your results judged by their definition doesn't mean jack. Seriously, it doesn't mean anything. Define success for yourself. For me, success is simply the result of achieving your goals through hard work, work ethic, and ambition. Success is work ethic plus ambition. That's it. It's just that simple for me and the captain. So what our life looks like for us is absolutely successful. It was our work ethic over decades and decades and decades that brought us to where we are today. And it was our ambition that allowed us to be able to set those goals, and our work ethic that allowed us to move along the path to achieve those goals. And the achievement of those goals through ambition and work ethic has made us successful in our own mind. So that's what we are today. Successful in our own mind, not by somebody else's definition, because there are some people that define us incredibly successful, and there are other people that define us as not even close yet. And they're both right in their world, but they're all wrong in our world. We're successful in who we are because that's what we choose to be. And it wasn't luck that brought us here. Now, I will say, luck did have something to do with it. Both the captain and myself were lucky enough to be born with the right combination of ambition and work ethic to bring us to where we wanted to be in our lives. We were born with that ambition. We want things out of our lives. We want to achieve goals out of our lives. We want to go places and we want to do things and we want to live rich, full lives. That's our ambition. Our work ethic has made that possible. And sometimes it gets really freaking irritating to have people tell me, you're just lucky, because I'm not just lucky. Just lucky that I was born with ambition and work ethic. Everything else is the result of our hard work, of us staying the course, staying on track and working towards it every single day, and being willing to make the sacrifices to reach the goals that we decided were most important. Now, people will argue that we were born with privilege. I think when somebody is born with something that you want and don't have, you consider that privilege. That is not what I consider a privilege. In my mind, privilege is something that is regarded as a special honor. And in that respect, I am incredibly privileged. I'm privileged to be the captain's wife. It is an honor to be his wife. It is an honor to be his spouse. It is an honor for me to live my life with him as my partner moving through this life. That is a privilege, and I'm proud of that privilege, and I'm grateful for that privilege. It is an honor to be a landlord, a real estate investor. And I know some people think that's just the craziest thing to say because it brings so many challenges. But those challenges that I face on a regular basis are an honor, are a privilege. It is an honor and privilege to be able to provide housing to families that appreciate it. It's an honor and a privilege. I'm so grateful for that aspect of my life as well. It is an honor to have this boat, Zoe Grace. I'm honored to have this boat because this boat is a physical representation of the ambition and the work ethic that the captain and I worked towards for so many years. So in that regard, it is a privilege for us to have this boat because I'm honored to have it and I'm grateful to have it. I'm not lucky. I don't have this boat because I'm lucky. I'm not here today enjoying a beautiful November day out on the Galveston Bay because I'm lucky. I'm here today enjoying a beautiful November day out on the Galveston Bay with the captain because this is what we decided we want in our lives and we worked our butts off to get here. Am I grateful for it? Absolutely. I am grateful for it every single day. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share it with you. If you knew the backstory of where I come from and where the captain comes from, you might be as surprised as we are that we are here today. If that's something you ever care to hear or want to know, I'd be happy to share that with you. Drop down in the comments and let me know. But it wasn't luck. None of this is luck. All of this is success as we've defined it for ourselves. Yes, privilege as we've defined it for ourselves as an honor to be where we are today, but is the absolute result of our work ethic, of our ambition, of the sacrifice we were willing to make to be here today. So I know this all sounds pretty sassy. Not gonna lie, I'm a sassy woman. Even more than just being a sassy woman, I'm a sassy Texas woman. And so being a born and bred Texan probably brings another level of sass that I don't know that if it can be quantified, but here we are. So if you're still here, you've hung out to this point, thank you. Please just consider subscribing to the channel. I promise you, there's a whole lot more sass coming if that's something you can appreciate. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that's not sassy at all. So if you can't appreciate the sass, you're not into that, you can just watch the other videos, hang out for that. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you hang out with me for a few minutes from time to time. But until I see you next time, bye y'all.